So Mary, last time I was here, we didn't have time to finish your home safety checklist, and I wanted to do that. Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you remember we did your bedroom and your bathroom?
Yeah, you gave me a lot of things to work on.
Yeah.
I
Did
remember.
your daughter have a chance to get those adhesive strips for your bathroom?
Not yet, but I think she's planning to.
Okay. And then we also talked about using a nightlight for when you have to get up in the middle of the night.
I think she did buy it.
We just gotta plug it in.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So I just wanted to do your kitchen next. Is that?
Yeah, that
do
works.
Do you always wear those shoes around?
Oh yeah, these are my favorite slippers. Aren't they cute?
They are really cute. I have a similar pair.
Oh, thanks.
Do you have other shoes you can put on? I think I see a pair over here.
Oh yeah, I have my tennis shoes.
All right. Why don't we put those on? Because
So you don't want me to wear these?
no, those are not what we would recommend. We recommend that you wear something with a back, just so that you don't like slip in them, and we want to reduce any sort of fall risk. So those aren't the safest shoe, just because they're a
Okay,
little
I am really
slippery.
scared of falling, so if you say this is gonna help me, then
Yeah, I think we'll just put away the slippers for now.
okay.
All right. Do you remember how to get up with it?
Yep.
All right. See it. Good job. All right, let's go into the kitchen. All right, so let's go into the kitchen. I see you have a wire over there. Do you think we could move that? We want all of your
Oh,
wires
yeah.
to be up against the wall. So
Okay.
we don't trip.
I
I'll
just-
have to talk to your daughter about that. And then we have some laundry baskets that I think might be in the way.
Are these guys?
Yeah. Why don't we keep them? We're gonna keep them up at higher.
Not the
off
cleanest.
floor.
Okay.
That's all right. We can find a different spot for those.
Okay.
Okay. So, where do you keep most of your stuff in the kitchen? Like, what are the things you use the most?
Well, I like to bake cookies. That's why I had this stuff out. I was making some cookies, then I got a little tired. So, but
Do you ever get so tired you feel like you need to sit down?
yeah, actually, even just standing here right now, my toes are really tingly, and it feels like I'm standing on nails. So.
Okay. So if you need that, we can find a stool for you or a chair that you can sit on while you're in the kitchen cooking. So.
A chair in the kitchen?
Yeah, well, if you're feeling tired and you're feling prickly
Never
in your
thought about
toes, yeah, that
Okay.
would be a good idea. And I see when you were cooking, you left the wire out.
Oh yeah, I don't have any plugins on this side, so I just have to get it to reach.
Do you think that could be like an issue? Do you think you could trip over that? Or
Oh yeah, I never thought about that. You're really into these wires. I don't see them as a problem, but
well, whenever we have wires, we want to make sure they're up against the walls. But since you don't have anything over there, why don't you next time we're cooking? Why don't we keep it on the other counter? Do you think you could do that? And then
yeah, that could work. I keep that stuff over here, so maybe I can move it over.
yeah, we could do that. And then I see your rug over there. Do you think anything? What do you think about that?
Well, I really like the way it looks. It's just my favorite colors of blue and yeah. I know you said something about the rugs in the bathroom, so
Yeah, I think we should remove all the rugs just because you said you were afraid of falling. And
oh gosh, I'm so scared
yeah.
of falling. Yeah.
So we'll remove that just so that you can feel a little bit more confident when you're in the kitchen. Okay.
You know, I fell, and that's why you're here, is because I fell.
Yeah.
I'm really
So
scared of
that's why we're doing this home safety checklist so that we can make sure you're as safe as possible in your home. You don't
Okay.
have to worry about things. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
Do you have anything in that cabinet? I see you were up in there that you
Oh
use
yeah, I gotta
every day.
shut these.
Okay. Well, is there anything in there that you use every day? 'Cause I think.
Probably the grater. I really like to eat a lot of cheese.
Okay, so we're gonna take that out and we're gonna put it here for now. And anything else that you use on like the daily basis, we want to leave out on the kitchen counter for now until you build up a little bit more strength, so that you're not moving around so much and you don't feel like you have to sit down.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think that should be good.
Okay. Okay, so Mary, we put everything within reach for you, all your favorite kitchen stuff. And then we cleared up your floors, put the laundry baskets away, took away your rug, and now you have a chair. How does that all feel? You think you can still use your kitchen how you want to?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of change. I've never had a chair in my kitchen. It kind of feels funny, but you know, if it's gonna help me not to fall and not have to go back to the hospital, that sounds great. I mean, I really liked my rug, but you know, if you think it's better, then I think it'll be okay, and might make me feel a little safer.
Good. I'm glad. That's what we want you to feel safer. And I have another occupational therapist who will come over this week. She's gonna help you work with like your fear of falling, and we're gonna work to really improve your balance. Okay?
Okay.
Mary, I'm Grace. I'm going to be the occupational therapist working with you today. So what I'm here today to do is work on your fear of falling, and we're also going to do some balance training. So I thought we could do some yoga. I read that you were into fitness for a while before your husband passed, so.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago though. I just like to watch TV now.
Yeah, do you think you could try yoga? Do you think it'd be something that you'd be interested in doing at home?
Maybe if it's not too hard.
Yeah, we'll modify it for you. So before we do the yoga, we're gonna work on some breathing, okay? So when you're feeling that stress, that fear of falling, I want you to focus on your breath. That can also help just with the feeling of your chest being tight, any sort of anxiety over it. So what I'm gonna teach you is called a 4-count breath. You're gonna breathe in 4 and out 4. A little slower than that. So I want you to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Try one more time. How's that feel?
Feels alright.
Feels all right?
It's different.
Yeah. So while we do the yoga, I want you to focus on that a little bit. Make sure you're not holding in or tensing. Make sure you're getting that breath through. All right, Mary, when we want to get down to the ground, I want you to be a little bit safer. So we are going to do our yoga by a sturdy furniture. So this couch is pretty sturdy.
Okay.
So what I'm going to want you to do is have that close, and you're going to go down on one knee like you'd be proposing. So you see how I'm coming down, I'm asking someone to marry me, but I have one hand here. So then that's going to keep you safe. You're going to drop the other knee, so then you're safe onto the ground.
Okay.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah. So you want me to stand up first or just go right now onto the
No,
ground?
I'd like you to stand up first.
Okay.
You're doing better at standing.
Yeah. You guys taught me so many tricks.
All right, hand on there, one knee down like you're proposing. You can try to get that foot out a little wider. There you go.
Okay.
Now bring this other one down, but keep your hand on there. Awesome.
I'm a little afraid my legs are gonna fall asleep in this position because they're so tingly.
Well, we're gonna come onto here, and we're gonna come on a tabletop. Okay, so now we're in tabletop. So your hands are over your shoulders,
Okay.
knees, and hips. So what we're gonna do is called a cat-cow. So have you ever seen a cow kind of come up, push its butt up, and then a cat curl up when it gets scared? That's what I want you to do. Yeah, and I'm gonna be there to help you, okay? So get those shoulders up, look forward. There you go, nice bend in the back. Come up, bring the butt up, roll that hip in there. Good job. Now do a couple more. Now you're holding your breath, so remember what we learned? 4 in, 4 out. Nice job. One more, try to get this back a little bit more. There you go. Awesome, you can come back down, lower your butt to your feet. Good job. All right, Mary, so now we're gonna work on a little bit more core strength. We got our feet out, I want your hands out.
Okay.
So we're like a star. Now what we're just gonna do is as much as you can, I want you to lean to both sides. So come over here a little bit, good job.
Well, that makes me feel a little uneasy, but
Uneasy, oh, that's why I'm here.
okay.
Now only go as far as you feel comfortable. Nice job. Now, remember that breathing. A little bit slower than that. Smell the roses, blow out the candles. So, there you go. Much better. Now, do you think these like exercises on the ground kind of help? Get a little bit less in your feet?
Yeah, it's nice to not be standing on them.
Yeah. All right, Mary, so I know we did a bunch on the floor, but we're gonna do at least one standing up. I wanna work on some of that balance a little bit more. We got the core strength, but we really wanna work on balance.
Okay.
So we still have this steady piece of furniture, and you have your cane. So I want you to be either holding onto your cane or holding onto your furniture at all times until you start feeling a little bit better on your feet.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, just keep that in close proximity. There you go.
And then leave the cane.
You can, whichever you're more comfortable with.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do something called a tree. So the ideal tree is up like this. We're not there yet. You're gonna put one foot just on there and one arm up.
Okay.
There you go. One arm up. And let it go.
Okay.
Only 3 seconds for each.
And then I turn around to do the other side. My feet are starting to hurt a little bit, but
That's great.
I think we can finish.
We're only gonna do 3 seconds on each side. We're gonna build up from there. Nice job. Let it go. So you can do that with the furniture for now. We can work towards the cane, but I want you to keep doing it with something sturdy on the side, okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
So why am I doing all this stuff?
Your balance. So if we can improve your balance, that is gonna reduce the risk of you falling.
Okay.
We don't wanna have another
Yeah,
fall.
I'm really scared of falling. I don't want to go back to the hospital.
Well, OT has been found to help with that, so we've been shown to not have more relapses back into the hospital, so that's why we're here. We don't want you to go back. We want to get your balance better.
Okay, great.